Hey guys, what's up and welcome. I am Matthew Singati, the designer and developer from South Africa. This is my YouTube channel, Coded Design, where I teach coding and user interface design. I've just noticed I'm just having a very deep and heavy voice. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's in the morning or I've just played around with my eating schedule. I don't know, but for some reason my voice is deep. Okay, with that being said, let's just continue. We are continuing with our React and Next.js WhatsApp Web UI clone. As you can see, this is where we are. Okay, just a quick update. We are getting more subscribers. I'm happy with this number. I never thought that I could reach this number. This month, I'm shooting for 200 subscribers. If you're new to the channel, please help me to reach that goal. Let's push to 200 subscribers by the end of this month. Otherwise, thank you so much for passing by here. I will make sure that you get what you were looking for. Okay, so we are continuing with this series. Okay, this is where we are at the moment, and this is where we want to go. Okay, as you can see, we are getting there, but obviously there are some things that are really not on point in a way for now. As you can see that our icons are not exactly these ones. Okay, that is what we are going to fix in this video. And also, as you can see, I don't like this white part in this picture. We have to fix that. And also this name and this avatar, they are not perfectly centered, just like this one. Okay, those are the things that we are going to fix. But this tutorial is not going to be code heavy. It's going to be some sort of graphic design heavy. Okay, why it's going to be graphic design heavy? As you know by now, I'm a graphic designer, so I just transitioned from graphic design to front end developer. So I've got knowledge about graphic design. Okay, so how does graphic design feature in what we are doing? We were using hero icons. Okay, we've decided to use hero icons for all the icons that we're going to use, but the problem that we ran to is that hero icons doesn't have all these icon or even something at least closer to this. As you can see, this was my closest match, and this is far from this. Okay, and also this one they don't have. As you can see, this is what I've used. Please forgive me with my order here. This was supposed to be here. Okay, but I've just used this envelope kind of a thing, of which it's too far from this one. Okay, so now we had to create our own icon. Remember, we want to make our clone at least as close as it can to this one. Okay, so I'm not happy with this. So what I've decided to do, I've decided to create my own icons which are a bit similar to this one. So hence I'm saying this video is going to be graphic design heavy. We are going to manipulate SVGs. Okay, without being said, let's just jump straight to Figma. Okay, so this is Figma. As you can see, I have tried, okay, to some sort of copy this icon here, but as you can see, when I was doing it, I was in a rush. This gap is not equal to this gap, and this one, it's far from what we want. So I decided to create another one, which is this one. Okay, which is this one. So what we are going to do here, even this one, I didn't like, what can I say, I didn't spend much time trying to make it perfect. Remember, this is not a design course. Okay, let's see if I can change this. Okay, so as you can see, this is not a design course, so we don't have to make things like perfect. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Why I cannot color this, that's not a problem. I can delete this one. Where is delete? Okay, can delete it, and then I can create another one. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't some sort of change that color. I really don't know why. Okay, just zoom in. Okay, zoom in, then make this smaller. Okay, let's see if it looks like this one. more or less like it. Okay, let's change this color. Okay, I think this is this color. Okay, and then let's change the color of this one into this gray. Okay, I think that is it. And then what we're going to do, we are going to group this one. Okay, let's just take a look and see if it looks similar to that one. Okay, it's almost there, guys. Just one thing. And also this is these are, what can I say, the dynamics of graphic design. Graphic design, it's more like a very, what can I say, it's not mathematics, it's not 1 plus 1 is 2, it's not accounting. Okay, it doesn't have formulas. You always change things based on how you feel. But I am done with this icon. This looks almost like this one. Okay, and this one we are done with it. Here is it. Okay, as you can see, so these are the icons that we are going to use, this one and this one. Okay, let me delete that one. Okay, so now let's export this one. Okay, and then we're going to click here, SVG export. The name of it is subtract. Let's change that. Let's just name it MSG, like a message, meaningful name. Okay, then let's export. As you can see, we've got MSG. Okay, so now what we are going to do, we are going to go to our downloads, and then in our download we copy MSG. Okay, copy MSG, and we paste MSG to our public folder. Okay, let's just go to our project, and in our project we are going to open this in Reveal in Explorer, and then from then we are going to copy the MSG here. Okay, in this test. Okay, as you can see, this image already had this thing. We don't like this thing, so let's just quickly go to the internet and download another profile image. Let's just go there, say images, let's say kit profile. We're just going to download another kit profile picture. Okay, let's just take this one. This one can do save images. Okay. My computer is too slow. My apologies for that. So with this one, we're not going to do any coding. We're just going to replace that picture. Okay, let's say profile 2. Okay, let's say profile 3. Okay, this one is a JPEG. Okay, let's say profile 2 dot jpg. Okay, we just click save, and that's it, guys. Okay, then we can just go here in this page, just forget about all other things, and then profile.jpg. Yes, where's the other one? Profile2.jpg. Okay, so let's just quickly reload and see. Suppose this picture will change. Okay, as you can see, the picture has changed. Okay, let's go back to where we are. So what we did, we just took this MSG image. Okay, and we've put it here. Here is it. Okay, now let's just do a quick recap in case it's your first time here in this channel. Okay, with React.js, you can make everything a component. Okay, you can make this small icon a component, you can make this a component, you can make all of this section a component. Why? Simply because you don't want to duplicate your code. You don't want to always type one thing every time. Okay, so if this is a component, that means you can call this component many times and just pass different information, maybe past Matthew, past John, and whatever. So that's the idea behind components. So what we did in the previous tutorial, we created a component, a a React component, and this component renders SVGs for us. Okay, so as you can see, this is just a template for SVG, But however, as we render different SVGs, something has to change. What that is, and it's just this path. This D path is the one that changes. Okay, so it's only that path that changes. This D changes to something else. Okay. Okay, this worked very well for the hero icons. As you can see, we are rendering these ones here. Okay, now let's look at our own created SVG to see if does it conform to this, and we can see what we can change if it doesn't. Okay, so let's go to MSG. Okay, as you can see, MSG looks like it conforms, but however, it has got some other properties. Let me copy from this side, okay, so that we can do a side by side comparison. Okay, so that we can do a side by side comparison. Let me just quickly switch off my Wi-Fi so that we cannot hear those vibrating things. My apologies for that. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so we've copied this. Let's go here and paste here. So guys, as I've told you, this tutorial is going to be more about SVGs. Okay, we're just going to learn how to manipulate them and all those things. So that's why we are going to be almost like 90% in SVGs. Okay, so this is how we were doing things, and now as you can see, our custom shape, first of all, it has got a fill rule, which this one doesn't have. Okay, as you can see, this one is just a simple one. Okay, also it has got a clip rule, this one doesn't have, and then it has got this D path here. So as you can see, if we are going to take this as a template also and only change the D path, we are going to run into a problem because these shapes are not the same. Like these, what can I say? These SVGs, they are not the same. Okay, so what goes on inside this path tag, it's different. It's different for this shape, and it's different for this shape. Can you guess what might be the solution? Okay, instead of us passing down this D, this prop D, now let's visit our SVGs and let's pass this whole path. Okay, so that if we are passing our custom shape and when we are passing the hero icons shape, so that everything can fit very well, because these attributes or this part changes, it's not the same. As you can see, I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to go to our React component, the one that renders SVG for us, instead of replacing only this part. Okay, let's remove this path part, okay, as it is, all of it, and then let's just put here curly braces, signifying that this inside here it's going to be a JavaScript, and then let's say prop dot, let's say path. Okay, so meaning that we are receiving now the entire path. Okay, not only the prop. Okay, what else can I do? Okay, now we need to go where we are calling. Now that we did this, let's see where we are calling. Okay, we need to add, okay, let's see what we are going to do. I'm a little bit confused, but I'm going to some sort of unconfuse myself. Now. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Okay, now I see. Okay, let me go down where I am calling. First of all, let me show you that we are having a problem here. Okay, as you can see, our icons are not showing. Okay, the reason is we are not passing the path that we were supposed to pass. Okay, so let's make the necessary changes. Okay, let's just take the first image. Okay, as you can see, previously we were passing the path D. Okay, and the path D was what we were passing there. This is an array. Okay, sorry, this is a JSON object. Okay, this is the JSON object path. It has got a moon. Okay, moon, it's a D value, let's say, for the moon. As you can see, that's what we were passing here. Now we don't need to pass the D value for the moon. We need to pass the whole tag, path tag. Okay, so what we need to do first, we need to say path. Okay, path is equal to, and then we say path. Okay, dot moon. Okay, okay, so now path is path dot moon. Let's see, could not find path. Okay, my JSON object is paths. Okay, now let's type here paths dot moon. Okay, at the moment what we are passing here, it's only that D for the moon, only that D, not the whole tag. So what we need to do here, we need to replace this D only. Okay, this D with the entire tag. Okay, let's see what we did. Okay, let me see what I've copied before. Let me just click paste to see what I've copied. Okay, as you can see, I have copied this path thing, this one. Okay, so what I want to do now, instead of, okay, let me undo, let me paste it here, let me remove this. Okay, okay, let me just cancel for now. Okay, let me go back here. Okay, okay, let me paste this here. As you can see, before we were passing only this D portion, and that D portion for the moon, it's this one. Now we don't want to pass only the D portion for the moon. We want to pass the whole path. Okay, instead of passing a string, we want to take back this D to where it's supposed to be. Okay, as you can see, here is that D, it's where it's supposed to be. As you can see, now we want to pass the whole tag, which is path. Okay, now let's copy it because we are going to use it for other elements as well. Okay, okay, now let's pass this D. Okay, as you can see, now on moon, instead of we have a string D for this path. Okay, for this path we are having the entire path. Okay, now let's go back to here and see. Okay, it says there's an error. Okay, backdrop and caps lock. Let's see, prop is not defined. Prop is not defined. Okay, let's just go back here and see. Okay, first of all, we don't need this here. Okay, here we don't need this. This was just for us to copy things. Okay, so now that we already have whatever that we want to copy here, we can delete this. Let's just remove all the unnecessary things first. Okay, because we didn't need that one. Okay, let's just go back and see. Okay, as you can see, we have managed to render the moon. Okay, so what we are going to do, we are just going to do the same thing to render the dots. Okay, copy this, and then come back here. Where are the dots? Here are the dots. Paste it here, and the only thing that we are going to do, okay, after pasting it there, we only gonna copy this path. Okay, this D path, and then replace it here. Obviously we put the D path for the dots. Okay, the D path for the dots, and that's it. And then we do the same thing for the group, we are going to change it because this icon, this group icon really doesn't look like the WhatsApp clone. We can delete that one. The MSG one, okay, the message one. Remember, for the message one, we have a unique path tag, this one. Okay, remember, after all, this was the reason why we were changing now from only passing this D to passing the path, because this message path has got a different field rule and all those things. So this was actually the reason. So now we can take this path from here, okay, this path from here, copy it and put it here under message. Okay, so under message, we are going to delete the D path for message, and then we put a tag there. Okay, as you can see now that we are passing tags, path tags, this tag, this tag, this tag, as you can see, we can have some different properties here, different values here, and even for the message one, we can have some different field rules which are not here. Okay, and then the glass, which was the magnifying glass, also we need to copy this one. Guys, I hope you do follow me. Okay, let me try to be quick. I'm not going to explain a lot of things. What I'm doing, I'm just replacing this small path here with the actual tag, which is the path tag. Okay, and then I will replace this data, I will put it here. That's all what I'm doing. Okay, so let me quickly do that. Okay, let me quickly do that. Copy. Okay, paste here on the class, and then copy the path. Okay, this path for the class, path for the class until where? Until here, and then replace it here. Okay, okay, done with the class. And what else? Okay, the path, I don't think we need this one. Okay, I don't think we need this one. This was just a test and experiment. Okay, let's save and see. Okay, go back, refresh and see. Okay, as you can see, this is the only one that is there. That's not a problem. Here is the reason. We have changed our JSON object. Okay, this is our JSON object, but where we are calling here, where we are calling the actual React component, okay, we didn't put this path here. Okay, okay, now for the dots, let's put here. Okay, and then let's change for the dots, because the dots are the rightmost one. Okay, it's the dot, and then following the dot, it's following the dot path. Okay, following the dot, it's the message. Okay, now what goes on here? Okay, following the dot is the MSG. Okay, what else? Let's we don't have a group for now. Let's go back and see. Okay, as you can see, okay, as you can see, we have the moon. Here is the moon. This one we will do it later because it has got two colors here, so something different must be done. Okay, so we've got this one which is here, but obviously the size of it, it's not what we want. Okay, we'll work on that. And then we've got the dots here. Okay, here are the dots. Okay, okay guys, we are getting there. We are getting there. Okay, now let's first work with this icon here, the one which more like it's like it's bigger. Okay, that one, it's MSG. Okay, the tag for that MSG, where is it? Okay, the tag for that MSG, it's this one. Okay, these are the field rules and other things. Let me just check the width and height. If do we have anything with the width and height here, nothing. Okay, we've got nothing when it comes to the width and height in this tag. Okay, not a problem. Let's go to our component that renders the tag for us. Let's see, do we have anything with the width and height? Yes, here is it. Okay, class name, width, okay, it's this one, and the height, it's this one. Okay, so that means we have the width and height here. Okay, so now let's check what we must do. Oh, okay, guys. Okay. The view box of this one, okay, might be different from the view box of this one. Okay, as you can see, this view box, it's different. Okay, so let's just copy this and paste it here for testing. Okay, and paste it here for testing. Let's see what will happen if we change the view box. As you can see, now the view box of this is perfect, and for this one it's not really. So the view box for these things are not the same. Okay, cool. What we need to do, we need to can we pass the view box as a prop? Okay, view box, we delete this, we pass the view box as a prop. We say prop dot, let's say dot box. Okay, and then from there we go to the calling class. Okay, for all those ones which are not okay, let's go back. For this one, the first one, because it's the moon, so we can pass the box equal to the view box. Okay, and also the view box for this one also, no, not for MSG, for the dots, it's the same. But for the MSG, the view box for the MSG, let's copy it here. Okay, from this MSG. Okay, let's go back in this page, and then let me paste it aside, and then copy only this. Okay, copy only this. Okay, paste it. Okay, that means now we are passing dynamic view box. Okay, for all the hero icons, okay, we are passing its own path tag and also its view box. For our custom icons like this one, we are passing the custom path and also the custom view box. Okay, let's go back and see. Voila, I think guys, I think this is it. We are winning. Okay, we are winning. Okay, this one and this one and this one. Okay, I think we are winning, even though our dots, they are very small, but we are getting there. Okay, as you can see, this one, it's this one. Okay, we just have to make it smaller. Okay, yes, that is it. Okay, what we need to do now, I'm happy with this. Hey guys, I'm sorry for taking too long. Obviously, we meet challenges as we go, and as we have, I have told you that we are not we are not the so-called gurus and Mr. Know-it-all. We just do what we can. Okay, I hope you have learned a lot in this exercise, and how we don't know everything. You just have to find ways of solving the problem. Okay, so let's continue. Let's continue. Now we are done with these icons, right? The only icon that is missing here is this one. Okay, sorry, it's this one. Okay, this icon, it's not part of those icons simply because let me export it. Let me export it and see. Let me export this icon. Even though it has got two colors, maybe we can have a way of adding it there. It's not going to be complicated. Let's try it first. Okay, export as SVG. What's the name of that SVG? Okay, what's the name of that? It's group 2. Okay, let's export group 2. Okay, and then what we are going to do on downloads, we are going to copy group 2. I think here is this group 2. Let me just refresh F5. Here is this group 2. Okay, copy this group 2, paste it here as group 2, and then from then let's look at its own path. Okay, let's look at its own path. Okay, what I did, I've just copied it on this folder, so here is it, group 2. Okay, as you can see, this group 2 has got what can I say, has got two parts. Okay, this is the first one. Okay, it ends here, but it also has the second one. Okay, it also has the second one. Okay, and the viewport is different. That's not a problem. Okay, now what I will do, I will take these two tags, this one and this one, that one and the single tag. I will copy them. Okay, and then I will go to my JSON object. In my JSON object, I will create a key which is group, and the value of that group, what I will do, I will just wrap these tags. As you can see, this one has got, these ones have got only one path, but this one has got two paths. Okay, so I will wrap those two paths with this fragment. Okay, this is a JSX fragment. That's what I will do. I've just wrapped everything like this, and then from then I need to copy the viewport. Okay, before I do that, let me just duplicate this. Okay, go back here. Okay, I think the group thing, it's behind what, next to the moon. Okay, so let's copy this. Let's copy this next to the moon. Okay, then from then we first change the view box. We put the view box for the group icon. Okay, this is going to be the group icon. Let's change the view box, and then from then let's change this to group. This is wrong, delete, and then group. Let's see, guys. Okay, let's see. As you can see, here is our group icon. Okay, I think that's all. I think that's all. The only thing that is different here is that I'm thinking the reason why our icons are too small, these dots are too small, is because the viewports of these icons are not the same. What we can do, we can go to hero icons and look for those three dots and try to find the viewport of those the view box of those three dots. Okay, something like this. Just a moment. Those dots were not too far. The dots were not too far. I think I've already passed them. Yes. Okay, the dots were not too far. Yeah, okay, let me copy this JSX. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back to where are the dots. The dots, I just need to change this viewport. Okay, so I'm going to paste this SVG for the dots, and I'm only going to change the view box. The view box for the dots, it's also 2424. It looks like. Okay, the view box for the dots. Okay, it's also 002424. Then why our dots are too small? Okay, let me just copy this D. Okay, for the dots, let me just copy this D. Okay, copy this D for those dots. I can remove this one and then go back to the dots, go back to the dots, go back to the dots. Here are the dots. Here is the D. Okay, change this D for the dots. Let me just make sure. Yes, these are the dots. Okay, let me change this D. Okay, but I think that D is the same. I think it's the same. Okay, let's see. Okay, almost more or less like the same. Okay, not a problem. We will work with these ones later. Let's see like how long is this tutorial. It's almost 41 past 30 minutes. Okay, so guys, let's end here. Okay, I think now we've got this looking like this one. We'll fix the dots later. What else? Let's quickly fix this. Okay, so that this line can be just here at the bottom, exactly like that one. Okay, let's quickly do that. So we can do that by, we don't need this. No, we don't need this. Group, we don't need this. Layout, we don't need this. We want this one. Okay, and then in this one we want the image, the last image. Okay, we want the last image, this one, the one with John Smith. Okay, here is the image, and then here we've said display flex, but we didn't align the items. Okay, this is what we didn't do. Item center. Okay, let's just put item center here. Okay, item center, and that is it. Okay guys, I hope you have learned a thing or two. Obviously the video has been a little bit longer. We've learned a lot of things on that, but now I think our user interface is looking more like WhatsApp user interface. As you can see, the moon, the group, the what, and this one. Okay, the moon, the group, the what, and this one. I'm happy with this. Guys, let's continue on the next one. I'm Matthew Msingati, the designer and developer. As you can see here, we try our best to come up with solution to things. We use graphic design skills. We try to manipulate SVGs. Sometimes we run into problems that we don't really have clue about. But in the end, we come up with solutions that we are proud of because we are learning, we are getting there, we are becoming better developers. Otherwise guys, this is my YouTube channel. As you can see, we are sitting at 148 subscribers. By the end of this month, I want us to be at least on 200 subscribers. I could be happy if that could happen, and that could happen if you help me share my videos and like my content and do whatever it takes to make sure that we reach that 200 subscribers. Others, I'm Matthew Msingati, a designer and developer from South Africa. See you on the next one.